Okay.
Let's start off by first. This will be an off track first. We have to issue a correction.
Well, hold on. Let's start off by saying hello and welcome to another episode of Off Track with Hinch and Rossi. I am James Hinchcliffe. I'm joined by my esteemed colleague, Alexander Rossi. Tim's here too. And yes,
Hi.
we do have to kick off with a correction, a shameful correction that our fact checker, Tim, clearly did not do his job.
Oh, that's it. That's the problem. That's
yeah, no, you're the fact checker. You should check that fact.
Well, so. Tim, I mean, were you not a little drunk at midnight editing last week's episode? I'm just curious.
Oh, no. I was hammered. So we recorded this, and then right after, Alex and I went to the gym and I won't say played tennis because I'm not at a skill level yet where I'm actually playing tennis, but there was a tennis ball and there was a racket
and a court.
Yeah. And then right after that, we went back to my parents' place and played bocce. And if you've ever played bocce with my stepdad, there's a lot less bocce and a lot more booze happening.
Well, it's a drinking game.
Yeah,
it's a full-on drinking game.
It's not a drinking game. It's really not. It is an actual like Italian.
We did make drinking
game.
Rules.
We made drinking rules though.
Oh yeah, no. So I know that bocce is not a drinking game.
Okay.
Like I know it's a real game. I'm saying bocce with Larry is a drinking game.
Yeah. So
well, going to Larry's house is a drinking game.
Yeah, exactly. Just by default, Larry being there makes any activity
you could be
drinking
there,
activity.
You could be there to write poems, and it's a drinking game.
Yes, it would be a drinking poem day. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So
and that's why we love Larry.
We
love Joe.
We had a bit.
Hey, Joe.
And then Liz drove back to her place because I was in no condition to drive.
Just remind the listeners who Liz is in case
Liz is my girlfriend. Thanks.
Okay, all right. So I'm sure.
Remind people about the fact that you have a girlfriend.
Yeah, somebody willingly dates this or lost a bet. Correct.
Sure.
But we drove back, or she drove back, because like I said, I was in no condition to drive, and it was like 10:30, 10:45, and I was like, oh, I haven't even started to edit off track yet. So luckily, it was we work in Pacific time for when we post. We post midnight Pacific because I'm usually in California, so I started editing at about 11 p.m. and got it done around 1:30 and got it posted.
So you were late posting it. You posted an inaccuracy because you didn't fact check, and you did the whole thing drunk.
Yes.
God, this is why I love our show,
Professionalism.
guys. Welcome to our show.
We haven't even said what the mistake was yet.
Oh yeah, so let's go ahead and fix that because then I want to circle back on something you just said.
Okay. So Alex,
I don't know who we said. So it was about who won the NASCAR race. I would love to state.
I think you said William Byron won, but it was actually Alex Bowman.
I don't know that. I don't know. I don't know them. I don't know them as different. I know they're both very good Cup teams. That is all I know. Oh,
right, I'm
they're in the same one.
They both drive for Hendrick. Yep.
Good.
I think that's why I confuse them sometimes, because they came up about the same time. They drive for the same team.
Right.
One of them, I think Bowman maybe was.
It was Bowman that won. Bowman won.
Which one?
Right. And he
Which
drives
one does Jim Leo love?
Bowman drives the 48.
Byron. That's why I assumed he won. Just because we have so many pictures of William Byron all over PitFit. Yes.
Right. Yes, he was PitFit affiliated for time.
And the funny thing is, there was something that actually came out of that.
Sorry, guys, by the way. I know William and Alex don't listen to this, so whatever. But sorry. It wasn't intentional.
Yeah, it was not intentional, guys. We do
there was
apologize.
no disrespect to anyone there. So congrats to
Bowman.
Alex?
Bowman.
Yes.
Well, so there was a thing where I think it was Kurt Busch on the radio had said something like, unbelievable, the same guy who backs into a win, backs into another win. And so Alex Bowman made a t-shirt of that. And I'm a big fan of it.
That's such, I feel like that happens in NASCAR a ton. Like somebody makes some comment and then whoever was the recipient just flips that around, makes it merchandise and ends up banking it. So you really don't hurt the guy at all. It's like when when Logano made some crack about knowing who wears the fire suit in Kevin Harvick's marriage. And then the next week, his wife showed up with the shirt saying, "I wear the fire suit," and they sold them, and it was hilarious. And it just made Joey look silly.
Quite honestly, like I'd love to back into a win right now. Like, I'd go backwards, sideways, upside down.
I'm trying to find it.
Honestly, always. But forward also works. I mean,
no, it's the preferred method, but you'll take all of them. I mean, it's I mean, we've all been there. We've all won races like that. It happens.
Oh,
I can't find the shirt online, so I feel like I probably got somebody's name wrong again.
Probably.
You made that up. We'll have to. We'll have to correct
I'm not gonna fact check it.
No, but let's correct it tomorrow or next week because Twitter will tell us.
All right, CNN.
Moving on to this week's